Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Je m'appelle Robin Beach, je suis le doyen des étudiants et je suis heureux de vous accueillir au nom de l'Université McGill à la cérémonie de collation des grades de printemps 2023 pour la faculté d'agriculture et sciences environnementales. The ceremony va bientôt commencer. My name is Robin Beach, I'm the Dean of Students, and I'm pleased to welcome you on behalf of McGill University to the Spring 2023 Convocation Ceremony for the Faculty of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. The ceremony will start shortly. Dans quelques instants, je vous parlerai de la séquence d'événements qui se dérouleront pendant la cérémonie. Mais permettez-moi d'abord de vous demander de vous joindre à moi pour applaudir chaleureusement le Brian Sand Quintet. In just a few moments, I will tell you about the sequence of events that will take place during the ceremony, but first let me ask you to join me in giving the Brian Sand Quartet a very warm round of applause. La cérémonie commencera avec l'entrée de la fête de la plateforme et se terminera avec son départ. Et juste avant que le cortège d'honneur n'entre, je vous demanderai à tous de vous lever. The ceremony will begin with the entrance of the platform party and end with its departure. And just before the platform party enters, I will ask you to stand. Une fois que les membres du cortège d'honneur auront pris place ici sur la scène, le professeur Trevino chantera l'hymne universitaire. Once the members of the platform party have taken their places here on the stage, Professor Trevino will sing the university song. Le chancelier John McCall McBain, ainsi que le principal Deep Saini, prononceront chacun quelques mots, peut-être beaucoup. Quelques prix seront remis, suivis du discours de collation des grades prononcé par le récipiendaire d'un doctorat honorifique. The Chancellor John McCall McBain, as well as the Principal Deep Saini, will each say a few words. Some awards will be presented, followed by the convocation address given by the honorary degree recipient. Pour terminer la cérémonie, le secrétaire général, Edita Rogovska, prononcera quelques remarques de clôture. Le professeur Trevino dirigera le chant de l'hymne national et le cortège d'honneur suivra le jouet de cornemuse. To end the ceremony, the Secretary General, Edita Rogovska, will make a few closing remarks. Professor Trevino will lead to the singing of the national anthem, and the platform party will follow the bagpiper. Once the platform party has left, the degree recipients will then leave row by row, starting with the back rows, proceeding towards the front. Une fois que le cortège d'honneur est parti, les diplômés partiront ensuite rangée par rangée en commençant la rangée arrière et en continuant vers l'avant. And now I have the privilege of telling you the emergency procedures. If an evacuation is required, the registrar will make an announcement. You will then be required to leave the building immediately. Depending on the circumstances, you will be evacuated to Watson Field, located on the east side of this building, or to the Glenfinnan Arena. Please follow the instructions of the security officers and ushers. Ushers and security officers will lead you to the evacuation location. Leave all baby strollers behind. Please take your children with you. If you need assistance at any point in time, please speak with an usher or a security officer. Once the emergency is over, announcements will be posted on the McGill website. Si une évacuation des lieux devenait nécessaire, le registrar en ferait l'annonce. Vous devrez alors quitter le bâtiment sans tarder. Selon les circonstances, vous devrez vous rendre sur le terrain Watson, qui se trouvait à l'est du bâtiment, ou l'arena Glenfinnan. Suivez les instructions des placeurs et des agents de sécurité. Les placiers et les agents de sécurité vous dirigeront sur le terrain qui est à l'est du bâtiment. Laissez toutes les poussettes sur place. Si vous avez besoin d'assistance, veuillez vous adresser à un agent de sécurité ou à un placier. Une fois la situation d'urgence passée, des annonces seront publiées sur le site web de McGill. Je vous remercie de votre attention. Félicitations aux diplômés. Thank you for your attention. Have a wonderful day, and once again, congratulations. Et le cortège d'honneur est arrivé. Je demande de vous lever. The platform party is here. I'll ask you to rise.
Please be seated. Thank you, Professor Trevino, for your wonderful performance of the university song. I would like to start by recognizing that McGill University is on the land which has long served as a site of meeting and exchange amongst indigenous peoples, including the Haudenosaunee and the Anunnaki nations. We acknowledge and thank the diverse indigenous peoples whose presence marks this territory on which peoples of the world now gather. Bienvenue à tous les diplômés, leurs familles, leurs proches amis, notre principal et vice-chancelier d'Ipsani, Maryse Bertrand, présidente du Conseil des gouverneurs et membre de la faculté. À titre de chancelier et au nom de l'Université McGill, bienvenue à notre magnifique campus McDonald College pour célébrer la cérémonie de remise de diplôme 2023 de la faculté d'agriculture et de sciences d'environnement. As Chancellor of McGill University, I would like to welcome you to our beautiful McDonald campus on a beautiful day to celebrate the class of 2023 graduating from the Faculty of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. And also a special welcome to the many people who came not just from faraway Montreal, but even farther from around the world to be here today. Welcome to you. Let me first and foremost congratulate the graduating class. Congratulations to our graduates. I could not be more pleased or more proud to share this day with you and your families, friends, and classmates. Félicitations à tous les diplômés et leurs familles, amis, camarades de classe. Je suis très fier d'être parmi vous pour cette célébration. But today I'd like to ask one question, and answer one question actually. Why are we here? Pourquoi sommes-nous ici? À première vue, c'est évident. Nous sommes ici parce que nos enfants ou amis nous ont demandé de venir, d'assister à cette cérémonie, de leur réussite, ou parce que nous devons y assister en tant que diplômés, membres de la faculté ou administrateurs. At first glance, it's obvious, right, why we're here. We're here because our son or daughter or a friend is graduating, and they told us to be here, so here we are. And we're supposed to be here as faculty and administration, so here we are. So let's get going. But actually, on reflection, we're here for more reasons than just personal success. We're actually here for 7 reasons. Let me take a few minutes to review those reasons why we're really here. Yes, I agree. The first one is here to celebrate personal achievement. The graduates have worked very hard, and the university has given the graduates stronger cognitive skills to cultivate and nurture creative minds, and agricultural faculty cultivate in other ways as well. This will lead to confident graduates who will find personal success and well-being with their career, family, and friends in our society, hopefully making a better personal decision along the way. So yes, we're here to celebrate achievement of individual graduates on the road to their future success. So congratulations, félicitations pour le succès personnel de chaque diplômé. Mais deuxièmement, nous sommes ici aussi pour célébrer la mobilité sociale. Second, however, we're also here to celebrate social mobility. Public universities, like McGill, are an engine of social mobility and economic vitality. Every student today who crosses the stage emerges on the other side as a role model for what could be possible for every one of us and everyone in our society. The university's real business is changing family trees, one leaf at a time. Third, we're here to celebrate the university's role in the collective societal goal of having educated citizens. Our communities are direct beneficiaries of our students' citizenship to help each of us engage in more informed and rigorous debate about our communities and their future governance. Our overall governance will be improved with engaged and informed citizens, and that's what we're creating today. Des citoyens éduqués et informés sont une chance pour une meilleure gouvernance de notre société. Et quatrièmement, fourth, we're here today to celebrate the teachers of the teachers. The systematic renewal and improvement of our society depends on great teachers, both in universities, but also in primary and high school education. But guess where this starts? It starts in universities, where we're teaching the teachers to teach in high schools, in universities, and in primary schools. So we're also here to celebrate celebrate those who teach, the teachers. Nous célébrons ensemble les enseignants des enseignantes. And fifth, of course, we're also here to celebrate the role of the university in the economic development of our city and our province and our nation. For example, McGill University is a major economic driver for Montreal, for Quebec directly, and via the affiliated hospitals, teaching hospitals of McGill. McGill and other Canadian universities are also important economic drivers nationwide and even globally. Le rôle des universités comme moteur économique est également important. And the sixth reason we're here, you've obviously heard about before, which is research, or the truth, la vérité. Universities are the guardians of reason. The research and innovation of universities, both as stewards of the knowledge and repository of human knowledge, but as well as their role in disseminating on the frontiers of knowledge, make universities essential to learning even more truths about our own world. And finally, seventh, perhaps most important, public universities have a purpose of essentially being change agents in our society for the long-term well-being of our society. Le rôle des universités comme acteurs de changement est fondamental pour notre société. We must assure that universities are not only knowledge disseminators, but also wisdom creators. In the future, will depend on universities' role as change agents for 2 major areas. One, universities are important for our society to increase its diversity, equity, and inclusion. And number 2, and especially important here in the McDonald campus, is our universities are important for our planet and its long-term sustainability in the face of the ravages of climate change. So in summary, we're here today to celebrate the university and its graduates with 7 real reasons. So when you go back home and somebody says, why weren't you in work this afternoon? You can answer, you've got 7 good reasons, and hopefully they'll say you can take the day off. So those are personal achievements, succès personnel, mobilité sociale, social mobility, educated citizens, citoyens éduqués, teachers of the teachers, les enseignants des enseignants, economic development, moteur économique, the truth, and change agents. So to the friends and parents of the graduates, you did it too. It's not just the students, you were part of this. So enjoy this moment, shed a tear, it'll be hard to avoid. And to the graduates, as you're walking out in this beautiful sunny day, take a second to enjoy this moment. There may not be many more in your life. And shed a little tear as well, because that tear is the water of a life well lived. So félicitations, la promotion 2023. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you. And it's now my pleasure to invite Deep Sani, Principal and Vice Chancellor of McGill University, to address you. Deep?
Thank you, Chancellor McCall-McBain. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur le Chancelier. Bienvenue et félicitations à tous nos finissantes et finissants de la promotion de 2023. Congratulations to our class of 2023 for your successful completion here. And of course, a very warm welcome to you all, to your family, to your friends, as well as to our esteemed guests who have joined us here today. Quel plaisir de célébrer ensemble vos réalisations. And what an honor it is for me to preside over my first set of convocation ceremonies at McGill since I started as the principal and vice chancellor of this phenomenal university. And a very special pleasure to be here on McDonald campus, which is my academic home. So I'm so pleased, so proud to be here with my fellow Aggies. To the parents who are sitting here, parents and families, I do recall very vividly only a few years ago when one of my own daughters was sitting among these students, waiting to receive her degree on the main campus of McGill, and I was sitting where you are sitting, and I know the feelings that were going through my heart, feelings of elation, feelings of pride, emotion, and as the Chancellor said, occasional tear as well. Relish that feeling. It's a feeling that's very, very special, reserved for today. Relish it, enjoy it. It's a moment that's to be lived. Students, graduates, you know it very well that being a McGill graduate is a distinction not easily earned. You've earned it, so you've gone through it, so you know what it's like. It requires diligence, determination, and commitment. You have demonstrated all of these qualities throughout your studies here at McGill, and even more so during the pandemic. You've adapted with agility to unprecedented circumstances. You met these difficulties with great strength and prevailed to reach your goal of being here today. And that is especially true for agricultural scientists, agricultural graduates, because agriculture is a discipline that just cannot be done very well online. I can't even imagine how you milk a cow online, for example, or something like that. So in your case, it's been a very special challenge, and I want to commend you personally for reaching where you are today with success. But in reaching this milestone, also take a moment to really, really appreciate the meaning and the weight of your accomplishment. Be proud of yourselves for your remarkable efforts and for your remarkable resilience. Relish in that excitement, but also enjoy that nervous feeling that you are feeling right now. It happens. I know there is a future full of possibilities, opportunities, and maybe uncertainties as well, anxiety. All of that is all natural and great. Make the best of it, enjoy it. And importantly, and I turn my attention to the group sitting on this side of the room, it is very important to also recognize many people who have helped you get here. Your family, your friends, all of these people who supported you in your studies, as well as our professors, librarians, and university staff who helped you get through your university experience. So, let me propose that we all put our hands together in appreciation for everything that all these people have done for you. Thank you to our families, to the friends, to the professors, to the librarians, to the support staff and everybody. Alors, chers finissantes et chers finissants, vous avez mérité une place bien à vous dans l'histoire de notre université. Depuis plus de 200 ans, cette histoire s'enrichit de l'excellence de nos étudiants et étudiantes, professeurs, membres du personnel et bien entendu de nos diplômés. The greatness which I have had the pleasure of witnessing firsthand since joining McGill in April is what I call that very special McGill character. You know it, what it is. This is a community that is renowned for questioning established paradigms, for embracing difficult challenges, and for constantly pushing the frontiers of creativity and innovation. And always, always does so with a focus on improving the societies it serves. So graduates, as you begin this next chapter in your lives, think of how you can leverage this special McGill character which each of you embodies to make your communities and your world a better place. More than ever, our world needs bright, passionate, creative, and empathetic people. People who are capable and are driven to address the pressing challenges of our times. And let's talk about a few challenges among a long list of challenges. The one that comes to mind most immediately is a globe that will soon have a population of 9 billion, and they have to be fed somehow, but they have to be fed without destroying the planet that we live on, preserving the environment. You have a special responsibility in that regard. Transitioning the world to a more sustainable energy regime. That too is very much up your alley because agriculture is a very high consumer of energy. Developing new frameworks to ensure the more ethical use of artificial intelligence, for example. That too is very much in agriculture today when you talk about precision agriculture. Or safeguarding our democracy and civil order. In this post-truth era. And a lot of that disorder has to do with denial of the realities that face us and that can be proven scientifically, but of course the post-truth era does not pay much attention to the evidence. And your job is also to make sure that the attention stays focused on that evidence. So graduates, take what you have learned during your time here at McGill and use your education to leave this imperfect world as it is better than what you found it as. And always make sure that the opportunity afforded by your education is not used just to enhance your own life, but also to enhance the lives of others. I recognize that this is a big ask, and meeting it will be not easy. Doing so will indeed demand a great deal of you. But your generation has demonstrated time and again that you have what it takes to effect a real and transformative change. Finissantes et finissants, nous avons aujourd'hui beaucoup de raisons à célébrer, car aujourd'hui vous devenez les diplômés de McGill, diplômés de votre McGill. Vous joignez à un réseau actif qui est composé de quelques 300 000 personnes établies un peu partout sur la planète. Je vous invite à maintenir un lien fort avec votre alma mater. Ensemble, nous continuerons à façonner le 3e siècle de notre McGill. Alors, graduates, the future is yours to seize and yours to shape. Follow your curiosity wherever it may take you, but above all, keep learning. We cannot wait to hear where your journey takes you, and we cannot wait to see what stellar things you will accomplish, not just for yourselves, but for this world. Alors, félicitations à vous, congratulations to all of you, and my very best wishes for your future.
Merci beaucoup, Principal Sani. Et maintenant, we're going to proceed to the honorary degree presentation. And today, McGill is honored to celebrate the achievements of Professor Emeritus Dale Baumann. I'll ask Anya Geitman, the Dean of Faculty of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, to present the award. And Dale, you can go up there, and I'll stand next to you. And so he can have conferred upon him the highest recognition that was in the power of the university to give. And I'll ask Anya to talk about it.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Dale Baumann, a renowned leader in policy-making decisions on scientific agricultural issues. Dale Baumann has left an indelible mark in the fields of animal and nutrition science. Professor Baumann is Liberty Hyde Bailey Professor Emeritus in the Department of Animal Science and Division of Nutritional Sciences at Cornell University. Growing up on a dairy farm and later, through his undergraduate field studies and research projects, he gained an early appreciation for the application of scientific principles to agricultural production and their impact on differences in efficiency among farms and individual cows. He became internationally recognized for his study and teaching on the metabolic regulation of nutrient use as it relates to lactation biology, animal-derived functional foods, and the environment. One of his significant research contributions was in determining with colleagues that the higher the milk output of a cow, the lower the greenhouse gas emissions tied to the production of a single gallon of milk. Professor Baumann's early experiences also revealed the challenge of translating scientific knowledge for the public. This inspired him to take an active role in professional and public service throughout his career, particularly during initial developments in biotechnology. Ses recherches l'ont placé à l'avant-garde des technologies émergentes. Il a participé à des discussions publiques dans le cadre de conférences, d'articles de presse et d'entrevues à la radio et à la télévision aux échelles locales, nationales et internationales. In 1988, Professor Baumann was elected to the National Academy of Sciences, and he served 7 years as a chair on the Board of Agriculture and Natural Resources, an organization of the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine, and the U.S. National Research Council. During his tenure, the board published numerous reports addressing a range of science and policy issues, including environmental and public health effects of agriculture practices, drug use in food animals, sanitary and phytosanitary standards in international agriculture trade, and the food safety system. For his enormous contributions to agricultural sciences and teaching, Professor Baumann has received numerous honors. These include the Morrison Award from the American Society of Animal Science in 2004, the Dannon Institute Mentorship Award in 2008, awarded by the American Society for Nutrition, and the Alenko Award for Excellence given by the American Dairy Science Association 2011. Dale Baumann's research integrating nutrition, biochemistry, and endocrinology has proven novel concepts, identified basic mechanisms, resulted in commercial applications, and has had a positive effect on public understanding of nutrition and animal agriculture globally. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Dale Bauman so that you may confer upon him the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Congratulations, Professor Bauman, in a very well-deserved honorary doctorate. We're now going to proceed with the convocation address. J'ai le grand plaisir de vous présenter Claire Bolduc, une passionnée des affaires rurales, de l'agriculture et de l'agronomie au Québec. En tant que vice-présidente puis présidente de l'Ordre des agronomes du Québec, troisième femme seulement à occuper ce poste en 80 ans, elle a veillé à la protection de la santé et du bien-être de la population. Elle a ensuite été nommée directrice régionale du Centre de contrôle du ministère de l'Environnement du Québec. Aujourd'hui, elle est préfète de la municipalité régionale du comté de Temiskaming. Claire Bolduc was awarded a Doctor of Science, honoris causa, from McGill University, actually by me, in October 2021, but unfortunately in a virtual ceremony. She was here in Quebec, I was actually in Geneva, Switzerland. Today we welcome her in person to our campus, and with this ceremony we're going to ask her if she would like to make the convocation address. Madame Bolduc.
I'm honored, and I'm a little nervous about that speech, and at the outset, I apologize for my imperfect English. Je suis honorée de pouvoir m'adresser à vous et émue également, mais très heureuse de pouvoir le faire. Monsieur McBain, chancelier, Monsieur Saini, principal et vice-chancelier, Madame Bertrand, présidente du Conseil des gouverneurs, Madame Anja Geitman, doyenne de la Faculté des sciences de l'agriculture et de l'environnement, une idole pour moi, membre du cortège d'honneur, chers parents et invités, chers finissants 2023. Kennedy disait « L'être humain a pu créer de grandes choses qui ont créé de grands problèmes. L'être humain a toujours le génie pour corriger ces grands problèmes. » John Kennedy said, "The humanity has the genius to create great things and to cause big problems. But humanity also and still have genius to address those problems and to make things be better." Je pourrais débuter mon propos par la phrase « Il était une fois une jeune agronome fraîchement diplômée en 1980. À cette époque, l'agronomie se vivait sous les paramètres de la Révolution verte. » I could begin my speech by the words, "Once upon a time, there was a young agronomist in 1980, very happy with the new diploma and way of life in agricultural activities in front of her. We were living at that time with all the politics of the Green Revolution." Cette grande politique de la Révolution verte nous disait « Il faut produire plus, abondamment, améliorer la productivité, intensifier les cultures. » Ça s'est fait par des variétés de céréales, blé et riz, implantées partout sur la planète. Des variétés dont on estimait qu'elles avaient de très hauts rendements. On les associait à l'utilisation de fertilisants chimiques et de pesticides. On implantait les méthodes, les mécanismes d'irrigation et de drainage. And now, I will try to translate that in English. With the Green Revolution politics, we want to produce more and more, to raise the agricultural production, to make a much better productivity, not specifically by cereals, wheat, and rice, with specific varieties, using fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, and pesticides, using also irrigation. Dans ce temps-là, en 1980, quand moi j'ai terminé, le Roundup, ça n'existait pas. In 1980, there was no Roundup. Even there was no neonicotinoid. In 1980, we were working, there was the very first time of les syndicats de gestion agricole. And we were pushing a lot for the productivist aspect in economical agricultural. And I know I've just made a little mistake. No problem. On voyait naître les premiers syndicats de gestion en 1980. On allait pousser les activités agricoles à être de plus en plus productivistes et performantes sur le plan économique. We didn't talk about climate change in 1980. We were talking about acid rains. And we were talking about ozone layer. On ne parlait pas de changement climatique en 1980. On parlait de pluie acide et de couches d'ozone. On a poussé comme société, on a poussé collectivement l'agriculture vers le productivisme accéléré depuis les 50 dernières années. Et c'était particulièrement, ça culminait quand moi, je suis devenue agronome. We push agricultural activities in a productivist way for 50 years. And at that time, I was a young agronomist, and I was part of that. It took us 20 years to consider the problems we have with the Green Revolution. 20, maybe 30 years, because the Green Revolution began in 1960. Ça nous aura pris 20, 30 ans à comprendre les revers, les enjeux causés par la Révolution verte, par une révolution qui poussait l'agriculture et la nature dans un contexte de productivité effrénée. Maintenant, we are considering glyphosate as a probable cancerogene product. Maintenant, le glyphosate, le Roundup, c'est considéré comme un cancérigène probable. We know the problems we have with the neonicotinoid about the bees. On sait les problèmes qu'apportent les néonicotinoïdes avec les abeilles et tous les pollinisateurs. On vit les répercussions sur nos sols de l'utilisation abondante de fertilisants, de pesticides et de pratiques intensivistes. We are not talking about soil health. On parle de santé des sols maintenant. On s'inquiète des impacts des pesticides. We are a little concerned by the pesticides' impacts, not only for the nature, not only for the biodiversity, but also for our health, and also for the humanity. Only 20 years. And then some of us propose the second Green Revolution with the GMO and more productivity. That's not the way of life. This is a very bad way of productivism and abuse of the nature around us. It took us 20, 30 years to understand those problems. You don't have 20 years in front of you. At least 3, 5 years, you will be in front of problems and challenge that those problem and challenge doesn't exist now. They are not still on the planet, but they will come. You want an example? We just lived with the COVID-19 3 years ago. Think about that. You will have to challenge with problems. We just don't know where they come from and where they are going to do. It should be something very bad. I think it's something very challenging for you. And I think it's something you can face very well because you have all the science you need to face those challenges. You have the better, the biggest, richest in the life we can have. You have education. You have diploma. You have your intelligence. We need, as society, more than ever, science with a big S, and conscience with a big C. We need you to make observations. We need you, your knowledge. We need you, your analysis. We need from you your analytical skills. We need your attention. We need those things a lot more than automatism and computer programs. And I assure you, you will be a very better professional if you have a little, je vais le dire en français, vous allez être d'excellents professionnels si vous avez de la boîte sur vos bottes. On a besoin de tout ce que vous avez comme connaissance. On a besoin de tout ce que vous avez, tout ce que vous savez faire comme observation, comme réflexion, comme analyse. On a besoin de votre gros bon sens et on a besoin de ça et de vos idées innovantes. Nous avons collectivement besoin de votre contribution au début d'une économie de l'écologie. Rappelez-vous toujours que l'environnement et la nature qui nous portent, c'est notre vie à nous, notre survie comme espèce. J'étais avec Jérôme Duprat, qui est un économiste et chercheur reconnu, pas plus tard qu'hier matin. Jérôme Duprat, incidemment, c'est aussi le bassiste des Cowboys fringants. Et il est chercheur à l'Institut des sciences de la forêt tempérée. Il mentionnait que selon l'Union internationale de la conservation de la nature, plus de 40 000 espèces actuellement sont en voie d'extinction. 28 % des espèces de la planète recensées. C'est inquiétant. Ce qu'on fait au quotidien, et on est tous partie prenante, parce que 3 fois par jour, on mange. Et on a besoin de l'environnement qui nous nourrit. Ce qu'on fait au quotidien, donc, a un impact direct, sur l'avenir de notre espèce à nous. Et vous êtes partie prenante des solutions qui permettront de faire face à ces enjeux. Nous avons collectivement besoin de votre contribution à une économie de l'écologie et de la préservation. Je parle bien d'économie. À une économie qui veille à la restauration du capital naturel et à l'évolution du capital humain. Nous avons besoin de vous. And don't think you have to be perfect to do something for the nature and for the planet and for the humanity. You have to do things. You don't have to be perfect just begin to do something. We need you to have precise actions to help us to make better things. Humanity will have to face and act to fight, and I say fight, we say climate change, but in France, they have a word, specific word that say very well what those changes are. Dérèglement climatique. On parle de dérèglement climatique. On a besoin de vous pour ça. De toute la science qui vous porte, mais surtout de tout le gros bon sens que vous avez. On a besoin que vous le fassiez avec la science, mais avec tout le respect qu'on doit à la vie. On a besoin d'agir maintenant, sinon, ce sont les dérèglements climatiques qui mettront un terme à l'humanité. Les défis sont grands, mais vos talents le sont plus encore. Ils reposent sur votre volonté d'agir. We have big issues, but you have talent to face those challenges. And you have, I hope, you want to do something. I'm 65. I believe in the future. I do believe in the future. And I do believe in you. Be confident. Have hope for the future. If you have hope, you will have the courage to face the challenge you will have. Another time, Kennedy said, we need people able to dream about what we never seen, mais qui le feront en respect de la vie. We need people who know how to dream of new things, but who will do so with respect for life. Je le redis comme faut en français. Nous avons besoin de personnes capables de rêver à des choses inédites, mais qui le feront en tout respect de la vie. Je crois que vous faites partie de ces personnes qui construiront le futur. I do believe you are part of those people who will make a best future for all of us. Je vous souhaite beaucoup de succès dans votre vie et dans votre carrière. I wish you much success in your life and your career. And for my own career and Professor Bowman's career, I do confirm, if you want to discuss with us the good things and the bad ones, we are ready to talk to you and to discuss with you. We are ready to help you to make for all of us a better world. Thank you very much.
Merci, Madame Bolduc. It's interesting, the Green Revolution wasn't that green. When you think about it, right? So it was a misnomer at the beginning, and I think that there's a call to action in the next 3 to 5 years for our graduates. If we look at the two examples of acid rain, which we did a good job on, the ozone layer, there's the Montreal Accords on CFCs, which seem to have been positive. We can only hope that your generation, and actually in the next 3 to 5 years, can get some of the success that those two had in climate change itself. So I think Madame Bolduc was giving a call to action to our graduates, and we have a lot to expect from you, but you can do it. I would like to now proceed with the conferral of academic degrees. I'm going to ask Christopher Buttle, the Associate Provost of Teaching and Academic Programs, who will begin the formal proceedings. Christopher?
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I'm very pleased to invite students graduating from the Faculty of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences for the conferral of degrees. Convocation is a truly joyous event in the cycle of university's life, particularly at McGill, where we have such talented and accomplished students. Each student crossing the stage will be greeted by the Chancellor, the Principal, or the Chair of the Board of Governors. Students receiving their first degree shall remove their mortarboard or hat. At center stage, they will be symbolically capped, signaling ceremonially the conferral of degree. Students who have already earned a university degree keep their mortarboard on and will be congratulated by a tap on the shoulder. The parchment or degree itself is given to students after they've had a photo taken right here, and then they leave the stage. You may see some students wearing red or white scarves. All self-identifying Indigenous students, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis, are entitled to wear graduation scarves at Convocation, in the community, and at any and all future McGill events that they attend. This spring Convocation, we're very proud to welcome 71 new Indigenous graduates to the community of McGill alumni. En vertu des pouvoirs qui me sont conférés par le Sénat de McGill, je déclare que les candidats dont les noms figurent sur la liste officielle de diplômes de l'université, qu'ils soient présents ou absents, ont satisfait aux exigences de leur grade, diplôme ou certificate. By virtue of the powers conferred upon me by McGill's Senate, I declare that the candidates whose names appear on the university's official list of graduates, whether they be present or absent, have satisfied the requirements for their respective degrees, diplomas, or certificates. By tradition, we will begin with students receiving graduate degrees, followed by students obtaining undergraduate degrees. I now invite Professor Jean-Benoit Charon, followed by Professor Valerie Orsat, to present the graduates. Congratulations, class of 2023. Félicitations.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Science, Luc Curin. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Microbiology, Catherine Maggiori. Evan Marcolefas. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Parasitology, Émilie Curie. Maude Dagenet. Plant science. Okay. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Plant Science, Rushashan Singh Ekyan. Karuna Kapoor. Dongmei Liu. Levini Msimbira. Mea Sharma. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Renewable Resources, Fatima Safar. For the degree of Master of Science in Agricultural Economics, Naba Tahir. For the degree of Master of Science in Animal Science, Jasmine Randawa. Perry Whitrack. For the degree of Master of Science in Parasitology, Venkata Manikata Belan. Ryan Chan. Gabby Madrigal. For the degree of Master of Science in Plant Science, Lawrence Tang. Kaylin Tanney. Xi. For the degree of Master of Science in Renewable Resources, Fred Tremblay. Pengcheng Li. Dinghan Ren. For the degree of Master of Science Applied in Biotechnology, Daniya Ahmed. Ayman Akbar. Niharika Atriwal. Anna Azizi Kosh Sirat. Riba Baby. Surya Vasi Dandu Modi. Aska Ninad Desai. Divanshu Dakate. Muskan Dutt. Rui Jaswal. Adway Kadam. Pradyam Kandawal. Aparna Kana. Shenye Liu. Pradyam Maheshwari. Gotami Patel. Jay Patel. Parnika Patak. Satya Padmini Pili. Erin Marianne Preskilas. Yukta Sankaran Shrivnivasan. Anurima Saxena. Okay. Adeline Shankar. Sayali Dilip Shela. Sukmani Kaur. Smriti Suresh. Sujata Suresh. Okay. Yashna.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Environmental Sciences in Agricultural Economics, Alexander Verdonk. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Environmental Sciences in Agro-Environmental Sciences, Andrea Amado. Sandrine Arsenault. Annie-Claire Davio. Valérie Dubuc, distinction. Mireille Hood, Dean's Honor List. Juliette Keith, distinction, first class honors, agro-environmental sciences. Audrey Rose Lucier. Kevin McFarlane. Laurie Roy. Ariane Scott. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Environment Sciences in Environment, Andrew Coolidge. Zoe Deskin, first class honors in Environment, Dean's Honor List. Lise Fernandez. Mélis Laprevotte, honors in Environment. Wen Xuan Lu. Madison Reed. Greg Roberts. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Environmental Sciences in Environmental Biology, Ayush Acharya. Fabienne Schaff. Gabrielle Daveluy-Fletcher. Caroline Deslongchamps, First Class Honors in Environmental Biology, Dean's Honor List. Thomas DiNarzo. Anthony Gagliano. Maria Lucia Gonzalez Torres, Dean's Honor List. Lauren Jackson, First Class Honors in Environmental Biology and Dean's Honor List. Bridget Kayla. Arden Kelly. Mathilde Laverdière, distinction. Sonia Liu, Dean's Honor List. Giuliano Malizia, Distinction, First Class Honors in Environmental Biology. Victor Meng, First Class Honors in Environmental Biology. Thomas Miro. Alexander Pantis. Rarin Rugra Chargan. Kireni Sparks Engay, First Class Honors in Environmental Biology, Dean's Honor List. Maricia Zaleski-Cox, First Class Honors in Environmental Biology. Ji Ni Zhu. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Environmental Sciences in Global Food Security, Germaine Chapman.
Yuki Yu. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Environmental Sciences and Life Sciences, Biology and Agriculture, is it Asol? Okay. Matthew Asol, First Class Honors in Life Sciences, Biological and Agricultural. Michaela Borgeau-Leblanc, Distinction First Class Honors in Life Sciences, Biological and Agricultural. Sophie Chauvin-Bossé. Jocelyne Desabrais. Sarah Deschambault, Dean's Honor List. Diane Aigret. Teodoro Gasperin Terra Camargo. Paul Glenn, Honors in Life Science, Biology and Agriculture. Alessandra Granata. Audrey Herring. Aliyah Johnson. Sarina Kazanjian, First Class Honors in Life Sciences, Biological and Agricultural. Alex Lang. Marianne Lessard-Mastin, Dean's Honor List. Shelly Malikin. Juliana Mata. Aniket Paniker. Tessa Pulciano. Emma Riggi, First Class Honors in Life Sciences, Biological and Agricultural. Madison Schachter, First Class Honors in Life Sciences, Biological and Agricultural. Okay, good. Maxine Sellier. Ning Sun, distinction. Jonathan Turcotte, Dean's Honor List. Yishuo Zhang, First Class Honors in Life Sciences, Biological and Agricultural. I don't know. Yeah, okay, sure. There we go. For the Farm Management and Technology Program, Zachary Bernet. Savannah Kratt. Willis Egan. Careful. Wei Yun Long. Kate Lucier. Jack McLaughlin. Eric Metto. Victor Nicolescu. Nathan Reimers.
Thank you, Professors Charon and Orsat, for reading all the graduates' names. I would like to now invite Alessandra Granata to say a few words on behalf of the graduating class as this year's valedictorian. Alexandra?
Good afternoon. My name is Alessandra Granata, and it is my honor to speak as valedictorian for this outstanding student body. I would like to thank all students, faculty members, and all others joining us here today for being here to commemorate our McGill Agricultural and Environmental Sciences class of 2023. Over the past 3 years, I have been lucky enough to get to know a good number of you, and it is for that reason that I can't help but feel a bittersweet mix of emotions. On the one hand, I'm filled with joy at this collective accomplishment. But on the other hand, I can't help but feel sad that this marks the end of our time here and the end of a chapter of our lives. All of us in this room share a very special experience. I may not know everything about each of you, but I know I have pulled the same all-nighters, I have walked the same hallways, I have shed the same tears, and I have felt the same doubts. And at the end of it all, I think it is so special that we can all be here today to share this remarkable achievement. When I started at Mac, I'm embarrassed to say I didn't understand exactly what was studied here. I didn't even know there was a farm down the road until my first day of class in person. What drew me here was actually not the impressive academia, which of course I eventually came to love, but it was in fact the spirit of this place. You feel it immediately upon stepping on campus. There's this undeniable energy among these scholars, one of curiosity, one of innovation, one of balance, one of diligence, and notably, one of empathy. I believe that that quality of empathy will be instrumental to move forward in our fields. It's no secret that the faculty oversees topics that hold great importance and topics that are quite heavy. Topics like feeding the world, mitigating climate change, combating emerging pathogens, innovating livestock and agricultural procedures, exploring all forms of life on Earth, caring for animals at their most vulnerable, and so on, now all fall under our realm of responsibility. These topics are not glamorous. They're issues that involve great pain and complicated solutions. But I believe it is that empathy, combined with wisdom imparted by some of the world's brightest, who we have been lucky enough to learn from, that will give us the tools to make a difference in these world issues. We are in a unique position, all of us here. The combination of our training, our youth, and our attitudes means we hold the potential to make a real impact. So, fellow graduates, I will finish this speech by presenting you with a challenge to make a difference, to lead with your moral compasses, to tackle some of the world's biggest obstacles with ingenuity, to maintain persistence, and ultimately, a challenge to believe in change. Because if change is possible, and I believe it is, it's right here, in all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Alessandra, for speaking for the class. And not many things to do in your to-do list. You've got climate change, feeding the world, pathogens. You've got it covered. But thank you, Alessandra, for that speech. And also, the important things of leading with your moral compass and the joy of the collective accomplishments, and also believe in change. I think those were some good words of her discourse. So now, in my capacity as Chancellor of the University, I'd like the graduating class, and Alessandra, and our honorary doctorate, to stand up if they could. Je vous demande à tous les diplômés de se lever. So, you too, yeah? Jeez. She wants to be the change. Oh, okay. Okay. In my capacity as Chancellor of McGill University, I declare and confirm that each of you is now entitled to the distinction of degree, diploma, or certificate that has been conferred upon you with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibility that are pertinent thereto. À titre de chancelier de l'Université McGill, je déclare et confirme que chacun de vous a maintenant le droit à la distinction de grade, diplôme ou certificat qui vous a été conféré, avec tous les honneurs, droits, privilèges, responsabilités qui y sont rattachés. So, félicitations, congratulations. Pretty good for a small group. Wow, that was great. You can all be seated now, and I'm going to ask Edita Rogovska, the Secretary General of the University, to make a few closing remarks. Edita?
Merci, Monsieur le Chancelier. Chers diplômés, en terminant, j'aimerais vous laisser avec quelques mots du poète et écrivain Rainer Maria Rilke. Il nous offre quelques pensées formulées comme suit. Be patient towards all that remains unresolved in your heart. Let your judgments have their own undisturbed development, which must, like all human progress, come from deep within, and which cannot, in any way, be pressed or hurried. I share these words with you in the hope that, as you enter this next phase of your life, you will be patient with yourself. Take the time that you need to explore the questions and the causes that are important to you, and then, when ready, that you will use all of that you have gained throughout your journey at McGill to pursue them in order to make a positive contribution to your community and ultimately to the world. Donc, en vous souhaitant le meilleur des succès, je vous dis encore une fois, bonne continuation et félicitations.
Merci, Edita. So to conclude the ceremony, I'd like to ask Professor Trevino to come up and sing the Canadian National Anthem. Pour conclure la cérémonie, veuillez se lever, s'il vous plaît. Stand up, and we'll have Professor Trevino have the Canadian National Anthem. Professor Trevino.
Attrapé